Welcome to today's Bold and Beautiful Chat. Today started out with Brooke, who is just standing there thinking about the past and clues and things that should have told her that Ridge and Quinn were having an affair. And then Ridge comes to Forrester and texts Brooke to please come home and wants to know what does he tell RJ. And then Katie walks up to Ridge at Forrester and says he was supposed to be married. What happened? And then Sally and Shirley and the rest of them talk about being desperate, and Thomas walks in and asks who's desperate. Sally asks why he dropped by, and she said, "Oh, I know, you missed me." And so then she said they should go get something to eat, his treat. He could, anyway, he just couldn't stand being away from her, she said. And then Coco tells RJ she's happy for him and his parents. Katie keeps on just really giving Ridge a hard time about asking what happened, and Ridge finally admits that he kissed Quinn. And Katie says, the day before you were supposed to get married, you kissed your father's wife. And then Brooke is walking around Australia and thinking about what's happened with her and Ridge and all that. And Thomas says Sally is beautiful and smart and doesn't mind the wrath of his family by her going to Australia, and he's very attracted to her. And RJ, at this point in time, thinks Brooke and Ridge still got married. And Ridge tells Katie he is going to put the family back together. He kissed Quinn, that's all. Like, the way he acts, it's really nothing that he kissed Quinn. He's going to have a life with Brooke. And Katie said that Eric will find out. Bill gets on the phone and tells Justin he's not ready to get on the plane, and then he sits and thinks about Brooke, and he goes for a walk and sees Brooke standing where when they first got to Australia, that big funny shaped building that they were at when Ivy took them for a tour. That's the building she was standing at alone. And then Saul says Thomas is all wrong for Sally, and Shirley agrees, and she says the closer that Thomas and Sally get, the less likely Sally will let them poach Forster designs. Coco asks if RJ is a ladies' man too, like his dad. Katie told Ridge he knew he was playing with fire when he was with Quinn, and she calls her a psycho and some other things, and that he needs a good shrink to explain why he would do this to Eric and Brooke, and does he need to prove his Forrester charm. Brooke deserves much better than this. And then Brooke turns around and sees Bill, who has walked up behind her. She just stands and stares at him as they go to a commercial. And then RJ surprised Coco when Coco said that RJ surprised her when he kissed her, and then they kiss again. And they say if Sally is falling for Thomas, that explains a lot about what's going on as far as poaching the designs. Thomas asks Sally why they didn't share a room together, and then they have a long kiss. Ridge says Katie doesn't hold back any punches, and Ridge says he'll get Brooke back, and she won't go back to Bill. And then Katie tells Ridge that Bill didn't come home from Sydney, that he's still there. And Ridge knows he screwed up. He doesn't even like Quinn. Ridge said that Bill better stay away from Brooke, and then it switches over to Bill and Brooke, and they hug each other and just stay in an embrace, and Bill looks very relieved. So that was today's show, and we'll see what happens Monday. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you Monday. Bye-bye.